Betting on this year's Super Bowl feels like free money to me. I am looking through every single sports book that is available right now, and every single one consistently has the Chiefs at +2, +2.5 underdogs to the 49ers. And for the life of me, I don't quite understand it. First of all, I think it's fair to say the Chiefs have had the best defense in the NFL, and they've shown it throughout these playoffs, especially the game against the Ravens, holding that team to only 10 points and essentially 7 points until the final 2 minutes is unbelievable. And that's going to go a long way in this game. And then on top of having the better defense, you have the better quarterback by a mile in Patrick Mahomes. I just don't see how the Niners can find a way to win this game. So that being said, I'm going to go through my very honest predictions and picks on the bet that I made that I feel is free money. This is not professional gambling advice. I'm not a professional if you can't tell. So I zoomed in and blew this up so you could read it. It was too far away earlier, but here's the three things that I think are an absolute lock to happen. So obviously the Chiefs are winning this game. I do not want them to win. I am not a Chiefs fan. I would like the 49ers to win this game, but to actually bet money against them right now feels stupid. The second thing that I think is a lock to happen is Travis Kelce's going to find a way to get in the end zone. Now, this took me a while to make this pick because part of me felt like if there's anyone that the 49ers are going to try to stop and say, beat us with anyone other than this person, it's Travis Kelce. But I think the Chiefs have other weapons that are good enough to keep them honest on the other side. If Travis Kelce gets in the red zone and gets matched up with a linebacker, and he's so good at finding those spots, especially in the end zone, where there's like a weak spot in a zone defense, especially, it's the goddamn Super Bowl. They're going to find a way. It's not like they're not going to try to get him the ball. I don't care how well they're covering them. So that's another thing that feels like an absolute lock to me. And the third thing, the final pick, and I went through all of them. I'm not betting on the Gatorade bath. I'm not betting on anything else. Brock Purdy over 12.5 rush yards. If there's anything that Brock Purdy has been doing extremely well that no one else was really expecting is scramble, getting outside the pocket and getting those extra yards when he has to. Brock Purdy is a sneaky athlete. Like, I don't think people understood before how athletic Brock Purdy is. His running ability is extremely underrated. And the Chiefs defense, especially the pass defense, if they play man and they're locked up on guys and there's nobody open, Brock Purdy's probably going to have to try to get outside the pocket and create space and buy time for his receivers to get open. And Brock Purdy can absolutely run and get those first downs when he has to. And he's probably going to be playing conservatively. I don't think Brock Purdy is going to go out and be throwing a bunch of 50-50 balls like he has earlier this year or earlier in these playoffs. I think he's going to be very, very careful about possession. I don't think he's going to throw an interception in this game. He's probably going to play a little bit too safe, and running the ball for him is going to be a great second option rather than throwing into a tight coverage, tight window spot. He does not want to choke this game away for his team. He doesn't want to lose his job as the starting quarterback. And if he goes out and he throws 4 picks like he did against the Ravens, there's a good chance that could happen. And I think he's going to play it very, very safe. I'm probably going to couple this with another, at least maybe like $100 and just put it straight on the Kansas City Chiefs money line just to kind of cover my ass on the back end. But this feels like free money to me. Do you think this is as free as I think it is? Another bet that I was looking at, which I decided not to do, looking at the totals, I almost placed this bet, but I decided not to. But I actually really like the under in this game, 47 points. I don't know. In the Super Bowl, they're a little nervous. It's a big moment. They kind of take a while to get going and get in their rhythm. And then on top of that, the halftime show is way longer than any other football game. So you're kind of playing 2 separate games, the first half and the second half, with a big break in the middle. And typically that ends up being a situation that causes for low scoring games because guys just cannot get in a consistent rhythm. So I did really like the under in this, but I didn't place the bet simply because when you're watching a game and you have a same game parlay going, I hate betting something that oh, it's fucking over. Like, what if the Chiefs come out or the Niners come out and score 2 quick touchdowns and by the time it gets to halftime, we're already at 40 points, 21-21 or 21-17. And it's like, oh, my parlay is fucking dead. And now you're watching the game and it's just like not as fun. That's the only reason why. Just on the off chance that happens, I don't want to ruin my watching experience. I don't think these teams are even going to pretend to score 47 points in this game, to be 100% honest. I just don't. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know your picks down in the comments below. I read every single comment. Please like and subscribe. It is 100% free. It's the best way to support my page. And I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll see if I hit this bet. I feel really good about it.